Hi, this is Jason with Five Letter Comics Collectibles, coming at you with another toy review. This time we're taking a look at the Star Wars The Force Awakens Uncle Milton Star Wars Science Kylo Ren Lightsaber Room Light, and this is a Toys R Us exclusive. So the first thing we're going to do is take a closer look at the packaging. Okay, so take a look at the packaging. So there's obviously, from the Force Awakens toy line. It's got a nice picture of Kylo Ren. It's got a really nice picture of the saber, which is the room light. Tells you it's Uncle Milton Star Wars Science. Got a nice picture of Kylo Ren, like reaching for his lightsaber. And it basically says it has lights and sound effects, and it shows it display in your room with the remote control. And it's exclusive to Toys R Us, and it shows that at the bottom right here. As we go around. On the back, just a bigger picture. One of the pictures on the front just shows it lit up in the room. Lets you know lights and sound. And it says, the final challenge in becoming a Jedi is to build your own lightsaber. With the lightsaber room light, young Padawans can construct and display their own lightsaber and learn how electronics make a lightsaber work. So it basically shows you that you actually get to build and display the lightsaber. And it shows you its features include the red lightsaber light and authentic sound effects. You can mount to the wall and infrared remote control. It includes one science learning poster, 2 hilt halves, 1 battery pack, 1 electronics pack, 1 wall mounting bracket, 1 set of wall hardware, 3 blades, and 1 remote. And then it also shows some of the other different things that you can get from Uncle Milton from the Star Wars The Force Awakens toy line. So pretty cool looking thing, and let's get this guy opened up. And this is essentially what you get. So this is all the stuff so you can actually build your own lightsaber. So you can see it's not super long. We'll actually measure it and see exactly how long this is. But you see the little blades, the mounting hardware, the remote control, and then the innards of the lightsaber, because you actually get to kind of build it. Then once you open it up, this is what you get. So you basically have the main blade, the 2 small blades, half of the hilt attached to part of the wall mount. Then you're going to have the other half of the hilt, the infrared remote control, a battery pack, the actual lights of the lightsaber, the very butt of the hilt. Then you're going to get the other part that actually mounts to the wall, and you slide it on. You get the mounting hardware, and you get the screw that you need. There's one screw that actually closes this up, and that's it. That was actually inside the mounting hardware thing. So basically, it's pretty straightforward. So you're just going to put it together. You're going to take this piece, and you put it in. And then you're going to take the battery pack, and the battery pack actually has like a little plastic piece right here that has a very thin piece and a fat piece, and so they make it very difficult not to be able to put it correctly in. So you just line it up, you put it in, and then you're going to attach this guy right here. You can put the blades in now if you'd like to. So you just pop them in, just like that. And everything pretty much has its specific way to put it in. That way it's super easy to put it on. And that actually has a little thing where you put it in and twist. So they make it really hard not to be able to put this together. Same thing, there's like each of these little pegs has a specific place it has to go. Otherwise it won't connect correctly when you put it on the hilt. And then once you have everything actually like snapped together, you actually put that screw in here. And there's actually on the other side of the battery pack, it screws into the battery pack. In the final finished product, we have the lightsaber all put together. The one downfall of this is some kids might think this is actually a toy. It's really meant only to be a nightlight. It's actually got this plastic piece specifically mounted on there. But let's take a little closer look at this lightsaber. Alright, so the only way to really do this review for this part of it is actually to obviously have a little bit less light, because this is a room light. So I mean, it's pretty straightforward. So it does come with a remote, which is actually pretty cool. It has a nice little first order sign on there and a little button. I know it's hard to see without the light, but I showed a little earlier. You push the button, it lights up, makes sound, and then it basically fizzles out and it goes away. It's one of the things I was worried about when I saw the packaging. It was, well, are you able to turn the sound off? Does it go away? It turns on, and within like 3 or 4 seconds it goes away, and it's just a night light. And this stays on for 15 minutes. So it's one of those things that will stay on, and then after 15 minutes it shuts itself off. It's really bright, and I mean, I'm pleasantly surprised with what it is. This retails for about $29.99 at Toys R Us, so it's nice that you get a pretty decent light up feature on this guy. And then when you shut it off, you get that lightsaber sound as well. So they did a really good job with the sounds, and like I said, they're not one of those things where it's not going to hum all the time, and there's no way to have it do that. So like I said, you turn it on, and then the sound fizzles out, and you have 15 minutes of illumination. And like I said, if you shut it off with the remote, it'll shut off. And it does have a button on there as well, so you don't have to use the remote. You can actually push it from here as well, and you can shut it off from there as well. Some of the things I love about this is obviously it's really, really bright, so I really love that. It looks fantastic when in a really dark room. But I love the molding in the Kylo Ren lightsaber. They even did with that exposed wire. It's actually like a rubber, so it feels like a rubber wire. And I mean, it's just a really neat looking thing, and kids can touch it. Now, when it's mounted on the wall, the kids can pull it off and and hold it, but this plastic piece is always going to be on there, which is just, it's one of those weird things. Like I said, it's really meant just for kids to, put it together, kind of learn the science of everything, and learn about LEDs, and then basically it's just a room light at that point. So as far as length, it's 27 inches long from the, basically the butt of the hilt all the way to the tip of the main blade, and then the main blade is 19 inches total. So I mean, it's definitely a decent size nightlight. It's really bright. Like I said, I really love the detailing in the hilt. I mean, it's really top notch the way they did that. And like I said, it doesn't really do it justice to even watch it on this review. You have to see it in a really dark room, and the way it makes the room glow. I mean, it's really cool. And this would be a really neat nightlight and thing to have for a kid that loves Star Wars. But once again, this has been Jason with Violator Comics Collectibles. Any questions or comments, leave in the comment section below. If you liked the video, hit the like button, subscribe to our YouTube channel, like us on Facebook, and I'll see you guys next time.